Hello and welcome to Do It Yourself RC. Today we're going to take a first look at the Dremel 3D40 Idea Builder. It's meant to be one of the most easiest 3D printers to operate and use. Let's see if it's true. Let's go. So, it's time for unboxing it. I've got my knife, we've got the printer, let's unbox it. So what have we got inside? This is a spare filament I bought. I'll just put that to one side for now. We have, looks like a builder plate with some Build Blue tack painters on there. We have, looks like a USB pen in there and some operating manuals. It's not bad packaged really at all. It's a cardboard. Oh, and then we've got the printer itself. Just wondering what the best way is of getting it out. There we go. Okay, get rid of the box. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just take the wrapping off and then we'll jump back straight in. Okay, I've took it out of this box because that's a bit of a boring bit, and we are going to see what we get inside it. It's got a nice clear roof. Actually, it feels quite nice and stiff, that. Okay, so we've got a USB lead, scraper, bit of egg box protector. Let's have a look at the front. Oh. Actually, these are nice acrylic doors by the looks of it. We'll lift the bed up. Let's come out. Lift the bed up, and we should lift down. So, another egg box, nothing else in. This egg box has got a lovely thick manual that I'll obviously take to bed and read. And we've got some Dremel white filament. So that's it. Nothing much else in the box. We're going to have a quick look around it. So actually on the top of the box that I didn't show you before, you've got the build plate and you've just got some blue painter's tape by the looks of that. And another manual. Manual, filament, push, USB. Okay, so let's have a look around and see what we can see on it. So the LCD is an IPS screen, I believe, resistive touchscreen. Acrylic door. It's got one single extruder. The bed is not heated on this. You've got a USB there by the looks of it. Carry handle. This is where you put the filament. Ah, this is where you put the power cables as well. Look at that. So you've got three different types of power cables, which is good, I suppose. Only need one for this country, which is the UK. Okay, let's just put that back on there. Little fan, power supply. Here you've got a network port, USB, and your on and off switch. And that's about it, really. Okay, so should we try and get it working? Let's power it up. I've actually already got a plug. It's the old kettle plug, the old PC plug. So I'll plug it in straight away and see what it does. There we go, all plugged in. Let's turn it on. I've actually just turned it off. Oh no, it's on. There we go. Comes up. It's actually a colour screen, as you can see there. What I'm going to do now is, while I'm waiting for that to boot up, I'm going to have a look at this build plate. Now, it's meant to be an easily removable build plate. That's got like a... I'm not sure whether that's glass or plastic. Oh, played a nice little tune. Okay. So, you've got two options there, I think, by the looks. Now, feeling that, I think that's glass, to be honest. So, what should we do? Not sure why they give you this. What's that? Remove backing paper. Now, why would you stick the build plate onto that? Would you not just go for the blue one? Let's just go for the blue one. I'll stick the blue one on now. Because I've got two of these. If I mess up, I've got a spare one. Of course, they're really easy to get off. Done this thousands of times. Just bear with me. Bear with. I'll talk about a bit about the size of the bed. I've got some details somewhere. This should be fun. Not really what you want to do on camera. You should have really had one done Blue Peter fashion. But as it is live, and I want to get it printing, just to show you how easy it is. It says. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, that. Not even a bubble. A bit like, oh, it says that, not even a bubble. Bigger than there. There we go. Right. Let's open it up. Don't know if you're meant to do that or not. Ooh. How do you click that in? So, let's load some filaments up. Get the filament loaded up. What should we go for? Go for this white. Of course, I need a knife to open this. My wife took it off me. Okay, filament is open. Let's have a look at it now. It's a nice white filament. Now, I have watched a couple of Dremel videos on this machine, so, and I probably would advise you to do that. I'm just going to snip a bit off there, and I'll turn this towards camera 2 so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to push this in the little tube until it comes out. There's a top in there, that was easy enough. Bob it on the spool and close it up. Okay, now the next thing is, let's heat the extruder up. Oh, what's this saying now? Country where we live, so I need to set all this up. What I will do, I shall do this. So it's just asking for my country and the language, and now it looks like it's actually rebooted itself. So that'll come back online. Now, to give you some technical specifications, we have a maximum build area of 255mm by 155mm by 170 high, which is actually quite a big build area. So 255mm be 155mm be 170mm, or you could have 10 inches be 6 inches be 6.7 inches. So I'm going to press filament, out of filament. Oh, we know that. So it's moved the bed down to the bottom, and it's moved the extruder over there. So I'm just going to go, it says cut the filament, there's none in there anyway, and it's heating up the extruder. So while it's heating up the extruder, I'll give you a bit more. The USB can go up to 64 gigabytes. The internal storage has actually got 4 gigabytes internal storage. The printer weighs 16 kilograms, and it's actually a bit of movement there, but it's not too bad. It's actually nice and compact, nice bright light inside. It's actually got an extractor fan on the housing itself at the back. Now that's obviously a bonus when you're printing PLA, because you want to try and keep it cool around it. What else have we got here? I think that's it. Software's available for the Mac and Windows, and it is, so they say, a PLA printer only. Obviously no hotbed. Usually prints between 220 to 230, I think it'll go up to. So now it's actually warmed up, we're going to get some filament. You feed it through the top hole there, and then you place it in there, I believe, and click next. Press done when new colour appears. Okay, so all I've done, put the filament in the side, up the tube, through the little hole. It's heated up and it's talking me through now, and I'm just waiting for the filament. And I don't know if you can see it there, the filament's appearing. So I'm going to click done. Filament complete. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that old filament there, and then I'm going to go on level. Making some funny noises. Shut that lid now if you want. Now this machine comes with a semi-auto leveling bed. So what it does, basically, it'll drop a little servo arm and it'll move to 3 points on the bed, and it'll tell you which way to turn these knobs at the front, which it's doing now. So it's measuring the back, and it'll measure over this one, and then it'll go and measure over the final one. Now bed leveling is critical really when you're 3D printing. It's saying here, build platform is too low, turn left to raise. Okay, ready to verify. Okay, so just told me it was too low, asked me to turn one of the blue dials, and it's verifying now, blue platform is too low. Okay, so it's asked me to turn it again, and it's checking. And it must like that one because it's moved to the next one. So it's on the last one now. This is quite painless really, this. Build platform is too low, turn. So I'm turning it. So you turn it until it beeps. And then it's checking again. I mean, that's, don't get much easier than that really. Okay, level complete. Oh right, okay. So literally it's been what, 7-8 minutes out of the box, filament's in, bed's levelled. Should we print something? I think we'll have a go at printing something. So we'll press build, and inside this printer there's already some models, so we'll choose one, say the chest piece, this one. And it's a 26-minute build. So what it's doing now, it's raising the bed up to its Z limit switch, which is actually the servo arm that it uses. You'll see this disappear once it's touched it. There you go, it's disappeared. And then it lowers the bed and moves the extruder over and starts heating it up to 220 degrees for this PLA filament. So I've speeded it up a bit. It's now ready to print. The actual fan at the back on the housing's already started as well. It lays down a line of filament to start with to make sure it's extruding, and then it carries on with the actual print itself, which you can see there printing. Now this is a 26-minute print. Obviously I'm not going to record it all, so I'll move on a bit so you can see the end result. Now this piece is quite challenging because it's quite a small piece, and the bits at the top, the castle bits at the top, that sort of tests out your retraction, and you'll see here that it's actually done remarkably well. Considering it's the first print, I've not done anything to it at all. I think it's really quite fantastic, to be honest. Obviously I'm going to test this over the next few months and see how it goes. Okay. Well, there you go. The Dremel 3D40 printer. Gotta say, quite impressed, to be honest. To actually get it out of the box and have it printing in under 10 minutes. Easy to load filament, easy to level the bed. I think the hardest thing I found was to put the bed in place, as you saw. The print quality, yeah, it's pretty good. I think that's a 0.2 resolution, so it might even go better than that. PLA only. Now this is marketed more towards schools and libraries, so if this is set in a classroom then you wouldn't want to be printing ABS because of the toxic fumes. So I can see why they've chosen PLA. No heated bed, no messing around. I actually want to try some PETG filament in it to see if that'll print alright. I've got some on order, so I'll give that a try when it comes. I need to test the Wi-Fi. I need to test the Print Studio Autodesk that it's shipped with, just to see if that's any good. I need to test the reliability of it, really. It's not very noisy. The loudest thing on it's probably the fan. My DaVinci 1.1 XYZ printer, that's probably about twice as loud as this. So I'm impressed with that. I like the little LED lights at the front. The touch screen seems pretty good, easy to use. I can see this working quite well in a classroom, or even at home, to be honest. If it's as reliable as they say it is, where it can just sit in the corner and your children can send prints to it and it'll do what it's meant to do and that's it. I mean, that's good. It's all encased, so if you've got little fingers, they can't touch that end at the moment. It does warn you if you're printing with the door open or the lid open, and you have to accept that before it carries on. The print head has got a sensor in it, so if it runs out of filament halfway through, it'll pause the print, so you're not wasted. You can just replace the filament and off it'll go again. Yeah, quite impressed. Anyway, if you've liked the video, please subscribe down below. If you've not liked it, well, subscribe down below anyway. And, well, take care.